The day didn't start off this nice on our trip to see the wildflowers atop Pidgeon Mountain. We drove through a period of rain, enhanced with rainbows on the way there. This is a more familiar view of Pidgeon Mountain from a few days after. I think the wood lilies appreciated the recent rain. Thankfully, the trails through the forested lower slopes leading to the wildflower meadows had already begun drying out. After about 5 kilometers walking through the woods, the glorious meadows high up on Pidgeon Mountain started to reveal themselves. Wildflowers come in waves through the spring and summer. These brown-eyed Susans were in abundance today, along with white flowers like yarrow and bedstraw. They come all with magnificent views. Many have funny names, like this subalpine fleabane, makes you want to scratch. We didn't need to stray far. The wildflowers were right next to the trail. If you thought meadows are flat, think again. These ones are on quite a slope, but every step is worth the reward. Sometimes we got this feeling we were being watched, but it turned out to be the Colombian ground squirrels making sure they were safe. We came across a small patch of fireweed. It was a little early. In a couple of weeks, the entire hillside will be pink with them. And when you're not looking down for wildflowers like this scorpion weed, you're looking up for the awesome views of the Bow River Valley. The first mountain behind me is Mount Colembala, a peak we summited in June. The 8-kilometer trail to the summit of Pidgeon Mountain is steady and steep, so it's nice to take a break every once in a while. This is what happens when I stop to take pictures and Larry doesn't. If you live or work in a high-rise in Calgary, the concrete from your building might have come from down there, a cement plant near the hamlet of Exshaw. The last stretch of the route to Pidgeon Mountain summit is a rocky ridge with a good trail. And now, about 8 kilometers from and 1,000 meters above the trailhead, I can finally give you my victory wave at the summit. From the summit, there are no storm clouds in sight, just 360 degrees of awesomeness. But we didn't stay long at the true summit. There are more wildflowers to see, like larkspur and dwarf fireweed, leading to the Pidgeon Mountain's other peak. Behind me is the main summit where we just have been, and this is what's at the second summit, handy for checking messages. Having returned all our calls, we're free to head back to the beauty of alpine meadows. This wonderful Clark's nutcracker was waiting for us in case we had a treat for it. I don't know what to eat, however. The return goes fast, with gorgeous views and gravity as fuel. Although it is plentiful in the Rockies, we never tire of seeing paintbrush, and where there are flowers, there are butterflies, but you have to be fast.